Welcome back to 9 Acres. I'm so glad that you're here to see us. Hey guys, we are taking part in another great collaboration. I know it seems like all the time we're joining these collaborations, right? Well, this time, pretty special. Our sister from Oklahoma, Christine, Mrs.GilliamFarms, is hosting her first ever collaboration. That collaboration is called Wild Game November. And when she talked about this collaboration, we were excited here on the 9 Acres because we love our outdoors. We love to hunt, we love to fish, and above all, we love to use what we obtain while hunting, fishing in the wild on the dinner table. We use it to supplement our other food supply. And today's recipe comes directly from one of my favorite outdoor activities, which is pheasant hunting. So, a few years back, I got into pheasant and quail hunting, or upland game hunting, with my father. I spent many years not around that. I know, look at me, I look like I walk many, many miles hunting, right? Well, it helps keep me healthy. I really enjoy the walk. No matter if you even get a bird, spending time out there with your favorite dog, well-trained bird dog, out there with family, friends, companionship, out in the prairies, there's just something majestic about it, and I love every minute of it. Well, this year we haven't got a chance to go out to the pheasant fields yet. We have got a chance because last weekend was opening weekend for Kansas for bird season. So we stayed close to home and we hunted for quail. Here's a little bit from last weekend just so you guys get a taste of what we got into. Hey everybody, welcome back to 9 Acre Family Farms. So glad to see you guys today. So as you can tell, got on my hunter orange, son. We're gonna go hunting. It is opening morning of upland bird hunting, quail, pheasant hunting. Of course, we're hunting in southeast Kansas. Not many pheasants here. I was gonna film very first hunt of the day. Got away before I got it filmed. We actually gotten 3 coveys already of quail, which is great for us. The quail population actually, according to that first place, is pretty good this year, even though we've been so dry. So I'm going to try to show you some of the hunt. We got 3 dogs with us, all German short hair pointers. I left Thunder Dog at home. He's not quite there yet, so you'll see more of him yet this year, but thought we'd go ahead and get this party started. Well, I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the next place that we're hunting. We're mainly hunting walk-in hunting. So today we got Blitz with us, which is my dad's German short hair pointer. Really good dog. Got Jaeger, which is actually Blitz's brother. Fun. So we had a great time, a great weekend, a great day together. We actually did get into some birds. Unfortunately, I didn't get that on film. But look for more of that to come here from the 9 Acres because season's just getting started. So I'm going to do my best to bring you more and more of that type of content. So what do we do with these birds when we harvest them, right? Well, I thought I would also show you what our last pheasant hunt from last year, what we ended up with from one day of getting healthy, walking, and enjoying fellowship together. Take a look at this. How those birds look. Beautiful animal. Don't get me wrong. I love enjoying seeing them walking around just as much as I love seeing them laying on that tailgate, because I know what's going to come. Lots of good eating. So this collaboration that Christine is hosting is a short collaboration, only in the 1st of November. And if you're catching me now, but you haven't seen the rest of them, you need to type in hashtag Wild Game November and check out the playing list. There have been many great recipes, and I'm towards the end of the collaboration. Thank you so much, Sister Christine, for inviting us into this collaboration. So, what recipe am I going to bring to you? Well, we're talking about birds, talking about those pheasants, right? So I thought I would put a little flair, a little spin on that pheasant recipe. Of course, most of us, the go-to if we harvest some kind of wild game is, what are we going to do? We're going to flour it somehow, and we're going to fry it in a hot skillet with grease, right? We're going to add some maybe fries with it, maybe some fried potato, maybe some mashed potatoes, something along that line. It's kind of more of the like a chicken strip, right? Well, pheasant is a really good meat source that you can use as a substitute for chicken in your recipes. And I thought, let's be a little different here. So, in the order of being festive, let's make some festive pheasant fajitas. What do you say? So, what do we need to do to get started to make this recipe? Well, we're going to need an onion. We're going to need some bell peppers. And there was something about an orange and a yellow bell pepper that talked to me. It reminded me of those walks out there in that prairie grass. It's the fall of the year. That grass is kind of died back, and it has lots of yellows and oranges in it. I just thought it would look neat in the skillet together. And then we've got our fresh pheasant breast. So I had some froze up from those exact ones that you've seen the photo of. Now we're going to trim off any of that silver skin, any of that yellow nastiness off of there. We want all that trimmed off. Now we're going to take this pheasant breast and we're going to slice it into strips. We want to slice it into thin strips so that they'll cook quick and so that they're not too big and chewy or tough. So let me get this pheasant breast sliced up, and we'll come back here. I've got that sliced. How many pheasant breasts did I slice up? 4 birds worth. So I got 4 birds worth of boneless, skinless pheasant breasts, sliced thin. What's my next step to do? I got to get my skillet going so I can put these pheasant strips in the skillet so we can start getting them browned up. Go ahead and turn that cast iron skillet on to low on your stove. We're using an electric glass top stove. I usually start it off on 2, so pretty low. I want it to come up with a gradual heat in that. I'm going to go ahead and put this pheasant breast, go ahead and put it in that skillet so it can be starting to get browned while I go ahead and prepare my vegetables. Oh, and I need to wash my cutting board. Now we're going to use some fajita seasoning in with this, but we're going to wait until put that in here in just a little bit. So in the meantime, go ahead, season to taste with salt, pepper. Don't be afraid to throw a little garlic in there with it, huh? So let's go ahead and slice up our veggies while that is browning. Then we're going to combine everything into the pool. We're going to make some yummy deliciousness here. Go ahead and slice your peppers into long strips, lengthways with the pepper. Want something kind of like so. Almost like you're making bell pepper French fries. Sounds like that skillet's talking to us over here. I'm going to go ahead and slice part of this onion. I slice off each end of my onion, then I cut it in half. Then you can grab a hold of that outer layer, peel it off, and you get a clean onion out of it. I'm going to go ahead and use one of those halves. I'm going to go ahead and slice it up. Because I want part of this onion to go in right now and sweat down and be translucent, add to the flavor of this. And we're going to save the other half until later. Let me get this other bell pepper sliced. We'll finish slicing up our onion and I'll bring you back. I know, some of you, you're a spice genius. Guess what? I have plenty of spices, but I like a certain store brand. And I'm not even going to promote it, but that's what I'm going to use in here. I'm going to go ahead and put it in with this pheasant right now. Our pheasant is medium right now. Going to go ahead and add that seasoning in. Give it a little stir. Because I want that seasoning on the rest of my vegetables going in. Let's add them now. Well, I think we're getting close to being done.
Hey, babe, what are you making?
Well, something for me.
Oh.
No, it's for both of us. I'm making Fiesta, pheasant, fajitas.
Sounds yummy.
And they're done.
It looks yummy.
So we're going to go ahead, let's plate up some of this. You want to grab those warm tortillas over there.
Look at that.
What do you guys think?
It
Looks pretty good.
Delicious.
I love how those peppers sweated down. Looks like we're still hunting. So, we got some warm tortillas. We got a little sour cream. We got some cheese. So let's go ahead and put some in. And we can still hear that sizzle. It's like we're in a Mexican restaurant.
I know. You're Mexican.
Alright, let's grab a fork.
Fork.
So, I gotta have some of that pheasant.
I'm excited.
A little bit more than that. I gotta have some of these peppers, some of these onions. I always put me a little dollop of sour cream on there. A little sprinkle of cheese. And I got a little secret sauce over here that my friend Derek Fowler, 1973, sent me. Some pepper oil. I'm going to put a little bit of that on there. Okay?
Like with a kick.
We're going to add a little Fiesta to that girl.
Make you want to dance.
Bro, jump. Woo!
Good job, babe.
Thanks, babe.
That's delicious.
It is delicious. Holy moly, that's good. So the next time you go out pheasant hunting, before you just start cutting this stuff up and flouring it, making those chicken strip, pheasant strips, whatever. Hey, we all love them, but
Yes.
try something different. Pop them in there as a fajita.
You won't be sorry.
It's healthy. It's way better for you than all them mashed potatoes and gravy that go along with this.
Mashed potatoes and gravy are good.
I'm not going to say that's not good, but this is healthy food, right?
It is delicious, guys.
Holy moly.
Yeah. It's awesome.
So thank you to Christine,
Yes.
Mrs.GilliamFarms, for inviting us to this great collaboration.
Yep.
We hope that this inspires you not only to cook, but also to get out, get in the timber, get out in the wildlife, enjoy God's creation and His food that He provides for us. Make yourself a healthy, delicious meal using that wild game. So, Nana, till next time, what should they do?
Farm on.
Keep strong.
We love you.
And so does God. Bye.
Bye, guys.